Welcome to the RavensSpace on YouTube. My name is Jason, and this is the RavensSpace Daily for June 7th, 2017. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We have 3 news stories. One of them is very sad. We'll hop right in. I want to say that the RavensSpace is brought to you by RavensSpace Patreon. Go check it out. You get early videos. For example, today I posted the Mailbag video for Patreon that will come out on YouTube on Monday. So if you want early videos, please go there and check it out. We'll hop right into the news of the day. So the first news story is a sad news story. I know a lot of you guys have already heard it, but the Ravens have released Dennis Pitta after his 3rd major hip injury. So Dennis Pitta was released today by the Baltimore Ravens. They put out a statement. They'll save $2.5 million in cap money. And this was just a business move. Business is hard. They take your time and, they give you money, but, at the end of the day, it's still a business. So super sad for him. You know how bad he wanted to play. The rumors are still spreading around that he's going to retire. So, again, we're sorry to see Dennis Pitta leave. If you guys haven't seen it yet, we have the top plays from Dennis Pitta for last season on our YouTube channel. And BaltimoreRavens.com has the top plays from his whole career. So please, please, please go check that out. It's pretty dope. But yeah, it's just a sad day in Ravens land when one of the most popular players on the Ravens, gets cut. Also, one of the most productive players when he wasn't injured also got cut. So it's a sad, sad day. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It sucks to see a player get cut, especially a player who helped us so much. And it was one of the key reasons we had that great Super Bowl run in 2012. So, I hope Dennis Pitta all the best. And the next story comes from ESPN. And it talks about the offseason grade given by the ESPN insiders. This is one of the articles that if you want to see, you have to be a ESPN insider. But I bring the news to you guys so you guys can see and you guys can, discuss with me. But they rated the Baltimore Ravens offseason as a D. This is the lowest grade that was given out in the article. And so I'll read you guys some of the points that they make. And the first one is, it's like they expect Joe Flacco to regain his magic when he won the Super Bowl, like they expect him to carry them. That wouldn't be likely to happen even if Baltimore surrounded Flacco with dynamic weaponry. It's less likely to happen with Brashard Perriman taking over for retired Steve Smith, despite recent optimistic reports from offseason practices. So you guys see, they are really disappointed in the draft and how it went in the offseason and how we didn't address wide receiver or offense really. And so here's the rest of the quote. That is a major question, and their running backs are not great, and they are counting on another year from Mike Wallace, who is getting up there. They have all these tight ends who are consistently injured. Their draft I didn't love. Marlon Humphrey can't really find the ball. Tim Williams is another nightmare on the field, nightmare off the field type of guy. And then Danny Woodhead is another one of these old players that they are signing. So again, they're super, super disappointed. Basically in the offense, they felt like the defensive draft was full of players that aren't ready to play at the level of the NFL. So especially when, there were players on the board like O.J. Howard, who was ready to play at the NFL and who was better than every tight end on our roster already. And it's just the truth. And I know you guys are going to hate me for that, but it's the truth. He's better than all the tight ends on our roster. So I don't think it was that bad. A D is pretty harsh. I do think the defense got a little bit better. And we don't know what they are yet. But you guys know I was very disappointed that we didn't address receiver. I was super disappointed, and I'm happy that ESPN agrees with me. But I wouldn't give it a D. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think ESPN was wrong? Do you think the Ravens deserve the D? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll even make that the question of the day. So, and then moving on to the last story of the day, Jeremy Maclin has left Buffalo Bills, and he's going to come straight to the Ravens. And when I say left, he went to visit them about contract details and different things like that. And a lot of people thought that he was going to sign there. I even saw reports that said that he signed there, and people were making memes and everything, but it wasn't true. You know, of course, we're not a show that, you know, moves on speculation. We try not to. If it's speculation, we'll tell you it's speculation. But of course, we didn't report that he was signed by the Bills. We wouldn't do that until we have a hard confirmation. But he's going to visit the Baltimore Ravens. And I am excited, you know, ish. Yesterday I talked about Jeremy Maclin. He's just a player that is flawed and injury prone. But this time during the season, all the receivers are like that. You won't get a receiver that's going to come out and be, you know, perfect. So, but just to give you guys an update, he has left Buffalo and is coming to Baltimore. And a lot of people think that he'll stay in Baltimore, that he'll sign with Baltimore, and that'll be the end of it. We will see. When the Ravens released Dennis Pitta, they released enough cap room to sign him. And so with Arrington gone and Pitta gone, now we have enough room to sign him. So we will see what happens. I hope Eric Decker gets officially released so the Ravens can try to get him. But we will see what happens there. So, and let me guys know what you think. Is it, you know, Maclin is a person that you guys want on our team? I know a lot of people do, but I don't know about you guys. And so the last segment of the day is always a mailbag question. Mailbag is brought to you guys by the TheRavensSpace t-shirt store. I know a lot of you guys told me about the shirts, so we're going to have new designs coming just for you, and I'll let you guys know. But we'll hop into the mailbag question, and it comes from Chris, and Chris asks, "Hey Jason, I heard you talking about Jeremy Maclin, Maclin or Decker." So thank you so much, Chris. If I had to choose, I would choose Decker. I believe that Decker is a better red zone receiver, which the Ravens did need last year. I think he's a better big body across the middle receiver, which the Ravens do need now that Steve Smith is gone. And I think that he fits better into the scheme because he'll allow those underneath routes to be freed up a little bit more. When we lose Dennis Pitta, that basically that middle of the field is now gone unless another tight end steps up. So he'll be able to take over that middle of the field, and you have Bashard Perryman and Mike Wallace keeping the safeties off of him. I think that's the best option. If you sign Maclin, you just got fast receivers, and speed is never a problem. You can never have enough speed, but when all of them are running the same routes, then that's when the issue comes into hand. So I do not think that signing Jeremy Maclin would be the best thing for us to do. Now, I do understand that if Jeremy Maclin's on the door and he wants to sign a contract, you can't just put your hands up and say, "Oh, I'm going to wait for Eric Decker to come." No, you should not do that. But if for some reason Decker comes free in the next couple of days, I say you go after him, and you have a chance to get a receiver that's going to actually complete the offense. So, and thank you so much for your question, Chris. And that was the episode for today. A little bit shorter episode, probably. But again, guys, thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Check out our Patreon page. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share this video. Thank you guys so much, and go Ravens.